Hello, thank you for joining us. We're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, thank you for joining us. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow, as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for today. For Divine Masculine, we have risk. Wanting to take a risk, thinking about a risk. Trying to get stable in order to take a risk. Making that leap off of a cliff, jumping off of the cliff. Let's get one for feminine. Mutual energy. I'm so sorry. Mutual energy. An oracle card for mutual energy. Don't forget, getting a reminder, being reminded, or remembering some things. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's get one more for feminine. Confidence. Gaining her confidence back, her stride back, her majestic nature, her light, her glow, her beauty, her stability, and balancing herself out with confidence. So it's more of a confidence boost, a balancing act, feeling a little bit more secure, a little bit more stable. We have the reminder, remembering. And all guided by spirit. So let's take a look and see what's going on. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. How are we feeling today? The High Priestess energy, following his intuition. Yeah, getting stable, getting grounded in order to take some risk. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. Not making any moves, not sending any energy, not communicating while going through a death and rebirth process, going through a transformation period. So I get there's a lack of exchange of energy. I think that is a risk in some type of way. Taking action towards work. Actually a new creative way to work, put in the effort, whatever he's studying, new ideas, new creativity regarding work, inner work, what to work on, what to put the effort into. I'm going to scoop just a little bit, like spaces, not on the side here. Alright, look at that. Emperor, bossing up, taking control, being a leader, putting it into the juggling. getting more stable, getting more secure. By getting mental clarity, mental stability, mental rest, and becoming a little bit more enlightened about what's weighing him down, what's burdening him surrounding the Empress. Now, there we go. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what's going on, masculine. Let's talk about it. A new creative endeavor at work, a new idea, new spark of passion when it comes to work. There's the Emperor card, taking control, taking ownership, taking leadership, but there's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of truth. There's a lack of honesty, a lack of understanding here. He's trying to temper that out. He's trying to take control of his lack of understanding. It's like he's getting ideas on on what to take action towards, what to work on. But he's taking control over the lack of clarity. Yeah. Following that intuition in order to move forward past those anxieties. It's I think he's focused on work. Yeah. Regarding a new beginning in love. He's patiently waiting. He's taking his time in order to make a judgment call, because there is conflict through a destruction, a tower moment, some type of crumbling of foundations. He's struggling to bring the tower down and take that leap of faith in order to reconcile and begin a new cycle. He's missing. There's an emotional loyalty, and there's a nostalgia, missing fond memories, sweet emotions. But he's disappointed he had to walk away and hold back. He wants a fresh new beginning, but he's still getting more information and stuck in his head, trying to heal, mentally blocked by heartbreak and pain. He's feeling deeply and actually holding his emotion back, needing to make a head over heart decision in order to begin this new journey. However, he's consulting a higher source, looking at things from a higher perspective for long-term growth and stability. So it's not the fact that oh, well, I just don't want to do it, I'm being stubborn, I'm not going to communicate. It's from a higher standpoint. If we're looking from above down, we're looking at it as I don't have all the clarity. I gotta take control of this. I have to get my mind right. I gotta move away from those anxieties. I gotta follow my intuition. I gotta listen to my inner knowing, my inner power. Just rushing in scares the heck out of me, and there's a reason why. I need more information. We got to have long-term success and stability here, so in order to do so, I have to make a head over heart decision and make a decision to heal whatever it is that's keeping me mentally stuck. Whatever I need to learn and observe, I'm going to do it so I can get this fresh start, new beginning. So it's a lot going on. Let's just say energetically surrounding masculine, not sure what to do, how to do it, not clear, but there's a transformation taking place. There is the energy of, change, and the Ace of Wands is taking those steps. It's action. It's forward movement towards putting in the work and effort. It's taking control of what he's not clear on. What is it that you're not clear on, masculine? You got to move away from those anxieties in order to figure that out, right? You can't take steps forward if you're scared to take steps forward. All right, feminine, let's talk about it. Alright, confidence. Feminine confidence. Okay. So I feel like there's a strategy to make a return, to come back, maybe even strategizing a return or, a turnaround to come back. The Seven of Swords speaks to strategy, plotting, planning, sneaking, maybe even sneaking off like a thief in the night, but planning to return. It's holding that deception up, but there's an energy of I'm going to return. I'm gonna put on the front. I'm put on a strong face. I'm gonna wear this hood and cloak and creep off in the middle of the night. But I plan to return. I plan on making a comeback. I'm actually that goes back to having mental conflict. So maybe she hasn't gained a different perspective. She hasn't seen things differently, or maybe it is gaining that enlightenment, because I'm getting darkness. I feel like feminine needs to gain a little bit of her confidence back at this point in order to return. And I don't say it in a negative way. I feel somehow, some way, feminine's confidence has been knocked. I do feel like there are deeper hidden emotions, things that are underneath the surface, that are unseen, unheard. The energy of taking a leap of faith and having enough confidence to do so, taking a leap of faith towards reconciliation. And there's those cards again. Let's see here. Let's mix the energy and see what else is going on with her confidence. Can you tell me more about feminine's confidence? Hangman in reverse. Maybe inflexible in thought. Maybe gaining the enlightenment that is needed. So let's see what comes out with it though. Gaining the enlightenment about romantic gestures, offers of love, propositions of love, emotional presentations. Let's see what else. Confused on it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of options and choices and confusion, daydreaming energy, emotional confusion, not sure what to choose on an emotional level, as well as the options presented. I'm not sure how to move forward at this point. The confidence will help clear that up, let's say. Feminine, beginning a new cycle. What else, feminine? With strength and confidence. Boom. Not sure how to, wanting to begin a new cycle with strength and confidence here. Success. Wow, that came out, huh? Which is a Tower moment. She needs to make a head over heart decision. She needs to be clear in mindset in order to have that fresh start, new beginning towards her happiness. She's weighed down by the thought of coming back together, needing to heal in order to take that leap of faith. So that confidence is going to come through some more healing. You have those emotions. You have reciprocity. You just need a little balance. Balance yourself out while you're waiting for this relationship. You're feeling bored, discontent, and you just need to turn that around in regards to protecting your energy against conflict, by healing, by taking a rest, by taking a pause and getting more information. You are also mentally stuck. You are also mentally stuck, needing to choose a path from your higher self. So again, also for long-term success and stability. Now I shuffled quite a couple of times, as well as moved the cards around myself. Now the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles are still side by side. So you gotta listen to the divine. You gotta follow the higher calling, the higher understanding. Learn the lessons in order to get the long-term success and stability that you seek here. I feel like the strategy is to come back. I think you have more than enough enlightenment about what you want in love, how you would like it to look, your perception on romance and being dated, courted, or whatever the case may be. But however, there is an air of confusion surrounding how to move forward. But again, the new cycle, you need to start with your strength, your courage, your charisma, your charm, your poise. Put your best foot forward in order to gain success, in order to gain accolades or get attention. You're starting a new cycle in your strength, which will bring forth success and victory, recognition. And I also get you're holding back your energy in order to get attention. You're trying to call forth the attention that you desire, because you are the, let's just say, knight in shiny armor, the one on the white horse, right? I'm getting white horse, white horse, white horse. I did not bring my phone at this time. I would definitely look up the white horse symbolism if you get a chance. Let's take a look here. And then let's take a look at 777 for feminine. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Chariot is 7. What else do we have here? Okay. Alright, so for a reminder, we got the 5 of Cups, disappointment, sadness, loss, regrets. Let's see what else we have. Needs to be tempered out. Needs some healing. The emotional loss takes time and patience and recovery time. Things that did not work, or that emotions that were spilled out, or circumstances that give us a grieving, mourning energy, needs to be tempered out in order to come back together. So we have to work on within ourselves and remember what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, the things that are underneath the surface. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of time and energy devoted. So a lot of that is a reminder. It's saying don't forget. You got to temper out your sadness and your regrets here. You got to move slowly. Remember, we're moving slow here. We're taking our time. Let's see what else. Mutual energy. Yeah, we're slowly turning things around. Slow movement, slow progress in order to shift that energy. We can't just rush in, because things don't become stable by rushing it. Look at that. A fresh start, new beginning is on the horizon. The light is being shown to that new path that you guys are so wanting to do. Remember that you're wanting that new beginning. You're wanting that ascension. You want that level up. You want that golden ticket, right? But and that will bring you the happiness. However, it's still, the path is being lit up for you, which is why you gain your confidence, feminine. Masculine, you get your stability and you get your mental clarity. You go through those transformations, you follow your intuition and keep doing what you have to do as well. All of this is to reconcile. All of this is come back together emotionally. What else do we have for mutual? You're the wounded warrior. Wanting to overcome those challenges and obstacles. Yes, you're battle weary, you're tired, you're wounded, you're guarded, you're defensive. Yep, you're not looking at things from a higher perspective. See, and this came out sideways, which you need to gain your stability. There's a lack of commitment towards building that stability. I don't feel, look at that. Yeah, underneath the deck, the energy is to become stable, to be grounded, be loyal, be dependable, be that one to show up, the King of Pentacles, right? But you got to do it for yourself. Remain independent from toxic energy, mental conflict, ego, pettiness, controlled by the ego. And that's why you guys are nervous. That's why there's a timid energy, a flighty energy. You have to go deep within. You got to gain your stability on your own. That's what we're doing here. And again, the sadness, loss, regrets, it's a reminder. That's what it is. The reminder is why we're doing this, why we're spending time apart. It's to temper out the sadness in the morning, and the oh, woe is me, and I don't get what I wanted, those cups spilled. You still have two. You still have two. You still have 2 of cups here. You just got to temper out those emotions, move slowly towards gradually turning things around, have a new beginning, shine some light on that path, and actually just follow it. It's like your path is being lit up. And that's why I'm getting back with the Hermit card, because the Hermit card is to oneself, alone, walking that lonely path, finding in search of the light. Not finding, but in search of the light. You got to overcome those challenges, because we're not quite committed to coming into union at this point. I do feel there is a sense of not looking at the bigger picture, not tapping into a higher source, not consulting, not being a little bit, I don't want to say, because I don't like you're ready to walk the same path. So I know that others typically follow the religious path, some follow the spiritual path, some just do internal growth path, working on oneself. So it's not all the same, but it is coming from a higher perspective, a higher sense of knowledge and understanding. So it's untraditional. It's not structural. It's you know what I'm saying? There's no structure involved here, but you do gotta gain your stability. So let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on the inside. Eight of Wands. Let's talk about it masculine. Eight of Wands in reverse. Six of Water and the Two of Earth. There's an air of, again, missing, an air of trying to hold on to those past memories while weighing those options, clinging on to the past, holding on to things that he holds near and dear to his heart in order to weigh his options surrounding a new beginning, a fresh start, new beginning, a level up, an ascension, right? That's the golden ticket. Let's see. Clarify the Death card. Yeah. Go ahead, holding back deep emotions though, holding them back, not presenting them, not putting them up front, not putting out, holding on tightly to, right? While healing, pouring out old emotions that doesn't serve, rejecting those things and keeping those emotions that actually do serve, that he would like, throwing out those old emotions. So it's a rejection of emotion. It's also a feeling of, I need to change how I feel emotionally. I need to change. I kind of get how I operate emotionally. I get standing above those old emotions as he claims, as masculine claims the emotions that he actually want to keep. Let's see here. It's the Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, getting stable, secure on his own one, middle manifesting. And that's where we get that creation. Adding that to the mix in order to establish what he wants, what his desires are, what he actually needs to feel secure and self-sufficient on his own. Finding the answers from within. There it is, right there. Doing the work, focused on, maybe outwardly appearing to focus on work, but inwardly getting a new cycle started with this transformation, shifting from the old to the new. Boom, getting on stable ground, getting a little bit more secure and snuggled in, tucked in, right? Tapping in. Clarify the Emperor. Yeah, taking control by putting in the work, doing the inner work, building, growing, working hard, working diligently into on himself. Boom, in order to turn things around. Wheel of Fortune. What's that Ace of Swords in reverse though? Okay, so he's unclear, but he's trying to use his strength in order to navigate these this path, trying to navigate. I feel like there's an air of confusion. The light is being shown on the path. However, it's just taking him strength and a little bit of courage. I'm getting a little bit of magic as well to navigate this. Following his intuition. Yeah, being patient for growth. What's the High Priestess? Okay, so he's kind of weighed down, kind of burdened by holding back with the Ten of Fire and the Four of Earth, which tells me that it's taking a lot of strength and courage to do this, to go down there. Yeah, it's a lot of conflict within him. The conflict, whatever took place that caused the Tower moment, I feel like it may snap him back into reality. The answers were clear that things were happening repetitively. In order for stability, he needed mental clarity, temperance, and to weigh his emotions and take emotional stock. He needed patience. He needed time. Let's see. All right, masculine, let's talk about it. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands. His emotions are all over the place. Internally, they are some barely hanging on. Some are just falling and not sure if they're going to make it. Some of them are wanting to take a dive. It's a lot. It's a lot going on here. Wanting to rush in, and take control. He's needing control. He's needing to step up to the plate as far as emotions go. What is the Nine of Swords? The Tower moment about following his intuition. The Tower moment snapped him back into High Priestess gear for you needing to actually follow the intuition, understanding, inner knowledge, knowing. To be patient. Alright. Every day we make choices. Every day we make decisions. Every day we give ourselves time. Let's talk about it. What's the Seven of Swords for feminine? Seven of Swords, she was feeling guarded, defensive, and needing to align herself, to realign, to balance her internal world. Yeah. She followed her intuition emotionally. The Seven of Swords is a sneaking. It is a strategy. It's not always deceptive. It's a plan. It's a strategy to return. But you had to gain your confidence. You had to gain your stability. You had to gain your courage. You had to gain some type of accolade or success or victory or whatever it is. In order to open up emotionally, open up to the emotions. Things that were underneath needed to be aligned for this new beginning. You needed to take care of yourself for this connection. You can't continue to go forward and not take care of yourself. That's why there's confusion on how to move forward and how to proceed and how to go on. It's like, why are we pushing ourselves to the point where it's complete shutdown? Why would we continue not to take care of ourselves and neglect ourselves and nurture ourselves? We lose confidence that way because we're not taking care of ourselves, so therefore we're not getting what we want from others, and so we feel like we may not need to be taken care of, or there's a lack of confidence, some type of self-esteem attached to that. It's a repetitive cycle. So again, the more you take care of yourself, the more people take care of you, the more love you feel, because you can't expect that from anyone else, and you're not going to grow from not loving on yourself. So keep that in mind. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, making a return, going back, and that actually drops a sword to go back to the Five of Swords, mental conflict, not wanting a new beginning in love, and that goes into not taking care of self. And then we have the Crone of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, needing to gain your stability back. There's the sun, there's the truth, the light has been shown on that, needing your stability, needing growth potential, needing your confidence back. That's the one word that kept coming up. Hanging Man, enlightened, feeling okay. I feel like you're understanding the concept of long-term success and stability, feeling like now was the opportunity to put an end to some things that kept happening over and over. Knight of Cups. Okay, when you come out of hangman, you actually take action. And the Knight of Cups is an act of love. Internally, so I'm getting whatever it is, feminine, you became enlightened on, caused you to take action in a loving manner, in order to heal and request what you need at this point. Whatever actions took place and then, like I said, you acted out of love, feeling like now was the chance and opportunity in order to put some things to bed, things that was repetitive in cycle, things that kept happening over and over again, things that weren't changing, right? And now needing to heal for fire, for your own stability, to lay a foundation, to in order to come back together, in order for union. Yeah, healing, so you can express your emotions, so you can be emotionally free. What's the Seven of Cups? Okay, confusion is surrounding this connection, choices in love. One more with the Seven of Cups. Confusion on how to bring this connection back together, to have emotional harmony, to have things in our harmonious, joyous place, a celebratory, free-flowing, happy place. What's the Chariot? Six of Fire. You want to move forward. You're confused. You want to move forward towards success and victory, triumph. But there's, again, confusion surrounding that. You don't mind moving forward as long as they're successful and a new creation here. But if it's not, yeah, the world, we have the God sideways. The God is the Emperor. Wanting a new cycle. We get this. It's like it came out sideways. I would say control, a little bit of discipline, making decisions. Yeah, taking control, holding things close to your heart, keeping that fire burning, keeping the candle lit, in so many different metaphoric sentences. And then you have the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands, choosing a path and direction of which way to go here. Again, that's following your intuition, your emotions, leading with your heart, leading with your feelings. What's the strength? What's the courage? Holding yourself back. Unable to make a decision. You're not making a decision at this time because right now there are some fears and anxieties as well. You're trying to put on a strong face, but again, we're not getting that. Actually, you just need to overcome those fears. Nine of Fire at the bottom of the deck. So whatever anxieties are blocking you and keeping you from making a decision, that goes back to you needing to align yourself, needing to become a little bit more grounded, do some more healing. We get tired of healing. Oh, you need to heal, you need to heal, you need to heal. We everybody at this time is over 18 years old, which means you're an adult, which means you went through childhood. That means you went through your teenage years. That means that you're at your early adulthood stage and you're just becoming, wherever you are in whatever stage in life, you had growing pains. You had things you needed to heal from. You had things you needed to overcome. You had things that hurt you, that traumatized you, that built you into who you are now. And you do still have to heal from it. You do still have to overcome those challenges. You do still have to overcome those fears. They're not going to go away until you do something about them. So the success, we have the 3 of fire, no longer waiting, no, yeah, wanting to move on. 6 of air, move on to calmer waters to happier days. Away from emotional discontent, emotional sadness, emotional loss, and heal. You're at a rest, you're at a pause. And that's funny because all my cards are upright in the deck, and this one so happens to be in reverse. We turn that back. Yep, have heal, rest, pause, temperance. Have temperance, gain your mental clarity in order to get things moving forward rapidly. Sorry about that. I knocked all of that all over the board. Okay, let's talk about mutual energy. 5 of Cups. You want a fresh start, new beginning. You're disappointed, but internally you want to go after your desires. You want to get this new beginning started. Temperance. What about the temperance? You have control over turning things around. Patience. It takes time. Healing energy. Angelic presence here. I feel like whatever the mental conflict is, it's being turned around. You're having the control and having enough energy and time to shift that energy, which it's in your hand. It's in your hands. Knight of Pentacles, slow movement. Moving slow while you get messages and downloads of mental clarity. Yes, Maiden of Air. What's the will? Turn things around by taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, growth, expansion. One more for the will, please. Spark passion, spark new ideas, new creations. Taking action towards taking care of yourself. Taking action to grow and nurture the situation. You got to get a clear understanding of where you're at emotionally. We don't know how we feel. How are we expected to move forward when we don't know how to feel? Or we don't know what we feel and we don't understand our feelings? You have to have that emotional understanding. And once you do, then you can move forward. And we can only do that by taking care of ourselves, spending time alone, nurturing ourselves, getting mental clarity, masculine. It's a lot. It's a lot. Gaining confidence, feminine. Ace of Pentacles. Internally, feeling left out in the cold. Abandoning. The Ace of Pentacles. It's 5 of Earth, 8 of Waters. It's like you walked away in order to prepare for the future. It's to go for your emotional happiness and do what made you feel good. It's to move on to calmer waters, more mental clarity, more away from mental rocky waters. Things that rock the boat because of your mindset. Things that shook up what you guys were trying to accomplish. Again, we're trying to slowly move towards that. Yeah. We're overcoming obstacles by taking a rest. Pause. The path is lit up. It's just we gotta take those breaks. We gotta take those pauses. Otherwise, we become exhausted mentally and emotionally along the way. We overcome things. We keep moving forward by healing, by taking that pause and taking in what we see, what we think, and what we understand. We take control of our actions and what we do. Put our energy into Nine of Wands, taking that leap of faith towards that higher level of commitment to having that understanding, learning the lessons, tapping into a higher perspective, a higher understanding, that higher knowledge. Sorry, I keep saying inner. Yeah, you become a little bit more mentally clear in order to do so. So, what's the Hierophant in reverse? The answers that you seek or within the questions that you ask, and that's the little riddle about that card and from the book. You haven't tapped in. You haven't tapped in. Tap in. Ask those questions, and then you have the answers from within. Yeah, you tap into your emotions. You open your heart. Open your heart and understand it. Four of Wands, you want growth and expansion, and there's the Goddess out now. Let's see here. One more. Nurture yourself and be disciplined about it in order to get that stability. Get more information. Be a little bit more decisive. You got to make the decision to take care of yourself. You got to make the decision to grow and expand. You got to make the decision to have that firm foundation. And again, learn from the situation. Learn. The page of air collects those pages to eventually form this book that the crone has here. Let's get some romance angels. Alrighty. For masculine. For masculine. Romance angels for masculine. Okay. 4 for them today. Yep. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We got children. Your love life is being affected by children. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, that's a part of what he's manifesting. He's gaining his stability. He's trying to open up. He's trying to get his emotional stability, because again, keep that in mind that his emotions are all over the place right now. He's following his intuition through old foundations crumbling. That's where that fear and anxiety is coming from. But it's him trying to navigate, him trying to move through it and have the strength and courage, the power to trench forward. So again, that's for him to figure out. It is safe for him to love. That's what he's working on. He's trying to transition from the old way to the new way of doing things. As far as love, children, that wasn't overly coming out, but again, it could be childish behaviors, immature behaviors. It could be actual children. It could be, extended family children. You never know. So, however it applies. Mutual. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe some of that sadness, the regret, it's to gain self-control. It's to overcome those challenges. It's to heal. It's to gain mental clarity. It's to, all of that. And that's where the make the effort. That's where the passion, you're holding it close to your heart, you have your desires, and then it says let go of control issues. A lot of situations to unfold naturally. Stop being so disappointed on one, having to take a break, two, having to rest or pause or heal, wanting to take that leap of faith, but we're not tapping in. We got to disconnect from the world. We got to tap into our higher selves. And that's where I'm getting that message from. Let's get some for feminine. Sound about right. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I don't get many parental energies, but I will say this. Whatever you what I touched on earlier is that you're probably, if you're watching this, you're more than likely an adult. You have trauma, you have things from childhood. You have to gain your confidence back from those things that you've endured over time, and things that have hurt you, and things that you need to heal. So keep that in mind. Healing family issues, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That's where the Seven of Swords playing the strategy to come back. It is going to come back. It is going to return. So don't have those anxieties or fears. Don't decide to live in fear. Don't decide to wait either. Have that confidence. Don't wait. Don't wait. Take those steps. Align yourself. Heal yourself. Now is always the proper time. Now is the right time to put an end to things that repetitively take place or keep coming up in your life, right? And then it says trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. That'll alleviate some of those fears. That'll help you start a new cycle and choose the correct path. That'll alleviate some of those confusions. Just have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Have that confidence and have that understanding that you are able to make the right choices and decisions for yourself. Let's get Kipper. I hope that these messages help uplift you, feminine and masculine alike, and for the relationship as well, because it is a building block towards what you need to heal versus what the relationship needs to thrive, as well as your counterpart. It takes all. It takes both. It takes balance. It takes stability. It takes, mental clarity and all of that good stuff to begin towards the path of what you want. Let's get some romantic feelings. Courthouse, making a decision, making a change, putting some things into effect towards your romantic feelings. Children, the main female. With the children and the main female, it could be how he's feeling, the immaturity with the feminine. I'm sorry, I don't say versus. What else? Chemistry. That's the only thing I'm tapping on that. High honor. And it's funny because privileged lady wanted to come out. Chemistry is a high honor. Having that chemistry within a relationship is definitely important. Having chemistry and having a strong magnetic attraction is a privilege, because a lot of people, we like to be drawn to the shining things but not attracted to the thing inside of the shining thing, right? The person inside of the shining things. It is safe for you to love. That's what he's working on. He's putting no hard work and effort into it. He's actually working. That looks like the Eight of Pentacles to me. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There it is. Privilege. Make the effort. Build that foundation. Retreat. Time to connect from the world, and you get a sudden wealth of mental clarity, emotional clarity. As I said, that's what the retreat is about, is to disconnect. Healing family issues. putting an end to some things. Yes, separation. Yeah, you separating to change some things. Trust. Yeah, that's too many. That's a lot. Trust. Trust those around you. Trust the courtship will lead to marriage. I'll keep it. Outgoing messages, and then I'll have to dip. We'll do these quickly. I'm not gonna mull over them. These are just extra messages that already has probably came out. Masculine. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Definitely unconventional. Definitely having some decisions to make, and I don't get string along. We got talking, interested in conversing more. Awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. That 8 of Wands coming in reverse. I feel like there is a want. He's missing, nostalgic, and weighing his options. I feel like there is a want to talk. We got sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I do feel like he is looking a little bit on the outside. Here, we got abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. That's where we get this nine of earth, 9 of pentacles with the magician card. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. There we go. Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. And that's exactly what's going on with masculine right now. Taking that risk, taking that chance, that opportunity. Alright. Go to mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I do feel like you guys kind of have that need or want to come in to love bomb each other. But I do feel, maybe you guys feel like it's one-sided relationship, which is why the disappointment, right? But then we got wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. We got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, unsure future. Yep, and yep. Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder to the other woman. Now, I do feel like there is some cleverness being involved because we do have the 7 of Swords, maybe a little sneakiness, but there is always an opportunity to look at a possibility of another person being involved, whether it be on masculine or feminine side. But we don't speak about those here. We focus on what we need to learn and grow from. We got cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Definitely, we had 8 of Swords come out underneath the deck for both. Let's get one more for feminine. Outgoing messages for feminine. Alright, love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, yup. Twin flames, yin, yang, zing, balance, duality, coupling, complement each other, yup. The photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Didn't we get the missing you somewhere? The addiction, codependent, obsessive, possession, controlling, has block, restraint. I do feel like some of that is coming from those fears and anxieties. Then we got paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. You have confidence. You have where you guys do totally enjoy each other. So keep an open mind frame here. Some of those blocks and restraints need to be lifted by some more healing. So it's an act of love. But that's all I have for you. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.